the difference between a vision and a goal. The way we use vision here in this world is we're using the vision to dictate the architecture of the business and the model. Because if our
Okay.
vision is $1 million a year in profit, working 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, or
Mm,
maybe you had 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, whatever, that can only be solved if it's a mathematical equation by a couple of different options,
hmm.
right? But if let's say we relax the time constraint and the goal is $1 million a year in profit, I don't care how much I work, many other options appear. So what we're doing is we're reverse engineering the perfect fit business for you based on your unique needs, desires, boundaries, um, you know, other life goals like travel, relationship, family, all that stuff. So we can get a picture of, okay, this is the geometry that is perfect for you. And of course, it may not make sense to take that whole thing as the goal. The goal is maybe a portion of that becomes a meaningful focusing of energy and direction that then gives us a roadmap that we reverse engineer based on the goal. So if our goal is let's get to 50K a month recurring, then I know that my next few steps are, well, I need a recurring revenue offer. I need to get the product ready, and then I need to launch it and get people in the door. And maybe the order even there is I start with the warmest people who have already had a sales call with. Then I go to people who have not had a sale and so on. So the goal gives us the path and the vision gives us the geometry.
Got it.
So
Okay.
sometimes the vision is so big that it's hard to conceive, hard to fully grasp it, and that's okay. Because
Yeah.
all we're using it for is to understand what the perfect model is for us, because that lets us filter between choices like, do I want a big sales team? Right? If I have a big sales team, like, will I actually be able to work whatever? Maybe it's 3 days a week, 4 hours a day,
Right.
right? Is that possible? No, maybe not. Is that what I want to be doing? Is that what I want my main job? No. Okay. So then how do we get there without that feature? So we're basically creating constraints.
Yeah.
So when we constrain time, it constrains optionality and choices in terms of the model.
Hmm.
When we constrain what you don't want to be doing, again, it creates optionality and constraint in terms of the model,
Mm.
right? That's the only way we actually get to, oh, interesting. This is the only perfect fit solution for me that gets me eventually, whatever time it takes, to my vision in
Yeah.
the way that I want to get there. Because if I'm not excited about what that's going to feel like, I'm not going to want to get there and I'll do anything to wait and I'll sabotage getting there. Because there's
Mm.
nothing worse than actually achieving our goals, but ending up in a version of the business where we feel trapped and it's not fun.
You can dismantle